Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wrestler's Corner, an ongoing show that we do at Continental Cablevision when it merits it. We are in the aftermath of WrestleMania 4. Very exciting. But here we have a little local excitement brewing. I guess you can call it bad blood. Well, let me introduce to you part of that. To my left, we have Brutal Bruce Battaglia. And to his left is his manager, Memphis Slim. And I just have to tell you that some people would rather call him Memphis Slime. I have to admit that right now.
Now, wait a minute. What do you mean this Memphis Slime stuff?
We'll get to that just momentarily. But
it's Memphis Slim. We didn't come here to be insulted, you know.
I understand that, and we'll be objective here. Later on in the show, we'll be bringing you the fabulous 99 who represents Dangerous Dave Starr, who cannot be here tonight. He was socked out. Fog in New York. Yeah, so he can't be here tonight.
He walks around in a fog all the time, I think.
But first, let's talk to Bruce. Bruce, what's happening next Friday night?
Next Friday night is just another step in my climb to greatness in wrestling. And a bum by the name of David Starr, who didn't have the guts to come here tonight to face me and to talk and put it all on the line, is going to go down the hard way. Very hard.
Have you fought him before?
Dave Starr has been running from me, and
That's why
Memphis.
That's why he's not here now. Well, I mean, you know.
And I got him now. He signed, he sealed, he's delivered, and here it is.
We got the contract all signed. The guy don't show up. Look, I mean, there's an empty chair there. You tell us what's going on.
Well, we'll bring out the fabulous one momentarily, who's the manager.
He showed up.
Dave.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised he even showed up.
He'll be here. Memphis, tell me about yourself.
Well, I come from Memphis. You know, that's how I got the name. And I've seen a lot of tapes, and I heard a lot about Mr. Brutal here. And I came up. I made a special flight up to see him wrestle. And well, the rest is history. We've just been doing a great job. And,
undefeated under my man's tutelage here, I might add. Undefeated, and it won't change the 15th now, will it, Memphis?
Most people don't know this, but my protege was the Honky Tonk Man. As a matter of fact, I'm his cousin, in case people don't know that. And I also did a lot for Mr. Hart, which is a very big name in the wrestling world. I'm sure all your wrestling fans have heard of him. And I kind of laid back for a while and just, didn't do anything for a while. But then I heard about Mr. Brutal here. I had to come up to see him. I heard so much about him and this other fine wrestler, Chris Duffy, that had his belt robbed from him very recently, which was a very unfair thing. But that'll all get settled next week, I'm sure.
Now, this is at Brockton High School.
Right.
Professional Wrestlers Night. Many different matches going on, but you're concerned about just two, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm concerned about my boys here. I mean, I got a fabulous guy here.
Absolutely.
And then my other boy there, Chris, gets robbed of the belt.
And that's something that's really, really sticking in my craw. I'm going to tell you. Memphis, you mind if I say something?
Go right ahead.
Let me tell this guy what happened. 99, whatever he calls himself, he had a hand in stealing that belt with some chump named Ronnie DiMaria, who was the IWF champion. He don't have the guts to be here tonight either. They connived, they cheated, they had it all set up, they stole the belt from Duffy. Okay? And now, I want a shot at that belt. I can't even get one yet. They're telling me, you got to take on Dangerous Dave Starr from Brockton in the City of Champs, and he's got some kind of qualifications of wrestling this one and that one. Let me tell you something. I don't see anything from this guy. Okay, Brockton, you got Rocky Marciano, you got Hager. I'm not going to deny that. There's some good
even though this
athletes.
place is a dump, I mean, I've been by better.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sorry?
This city, man, I mean, I'm telling you, I've been by better city dumps. On my life on the road, you know what I mean?
He knows that. Let's not rub it in.
Well, I think being in Brockton, you don't have necessarily a right to say
Don't
that.
tell me what I have a right to do. I mean, you guys asked me here. I mean,
Right,
That's true.
Exactly. But we'll give credit where credit's due.
I mean, I heard you got some football team here called the Boxers. All that reminds me of is dogs. And they're probably not even dogs. They're probably a bunch
The dogs, you talking about the cheerleading squad? Is that what
that could be too, I don't know.
Anyways, listen.
I heard the whole high school's a bunch of dogs, actually. Yeah.
The town, I don't care about. Memphis, the town's a dump. All right, it's out in the open. We don't care. But we're still coming here because this is where Dangerous Dave Starr comes from. He's one of their people. He's their champ. But I'm going to tell you something. he is not half the man that I am, okay? Just because he comes from here, just because, you know, he's always talking about, I always hear this guy, Hagler, Marciano, and Dangerous Dave.
You don't hold a candle to them guys.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cut from the same mold. Do you know, I want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Do you have any idea where Marciano had his first professional fight? Do you? If you don't worry about it. You don't.
We'll understand that you're from
No,
Brockton.
go ahead, tell me.
Holyoke, Massachusetts. He won. In the 3rd round, okay, he knocked his boy out. My first professional bout, Holyoke, Massachusetts. What does that tell you? Destiny, baby. I'm on the same road as a guy like Marciano. And Starr is trying to sit back.
Yeah, they got
and
this
suck
some
that up.
connection or something, the fabulous connection.
Brockton connection
or
or
something
some
like that.
nonsense like that.
I mean, I don't know.
Before we go any further, I mean, you have a right to your opinion, but I'd have to say before I get drawn into this, let's bring out Fabulous 99, the manager
but
for
he's not
Dangerous
here,
Dave
is
Starr.
he?
He is here. Let's bring him out right now. Let's have some
I mean,
equal
I don't even
access
know
here.
now if I want to
No,
stay.
stay right here.
I don't
You
even know
have
if
your opinion.
Do you want to go through this now, Rule?
Well, we're here.
Barrett, always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Fabulous one, thanks for being here, really.
Great pleasure to see you.
Do you want to go through this or
Unfortunately,
what?
Why don't you have a seat right
It's
here?
up to you. I mean, I'll stay. I'll stay if you want to stay.
Let's just
Please,
move
please,
on.
have a seat.
Professional.
Two
How professional is this guy here?
Please.
animals that have been
Animals.
allowed
Who
in
you calling an
this
animal?
program because you have
You
to
looked
give
in
the
the mirror
people
lately?
time coming into our hometown and making fun of a great town. You
Let
know,
him make a fool of
when I started out in the business, professional wrestling, I learned the hard way. I was just like this.
A real sob story over
But
here.
now the fans are totally 100% behind us because they know we've been on television and we're touted by the World Wrestling Federation. I also manage the heavyweight champion Ron DiMaria and of course Dangerous David Starr, the great junior heavyweight champion. And believe me, I've got quite a team together, and I'm going to tell you something. We're going to get Ron D to take that oath, and we're going to have one great Brockton connection with Hagler and Sims now, and Robbie's going to get a shot at the world title. I'm going to tell you right now.
Hey, 22, or not, what do you call yourself, a 33?
The
whatever?
fabulous one, Fabulous
Fabulous.
99.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Fabulous.
Yes, go right
okay?
ahead, Brutal
Where
Bruce.
is Starr and where's Steve?
Yeah, where are
Dangerous
these guys
David
tonight?
Starr and Ron DiMaria were stuck at the airport in
Oh,
New
were
York
they?
in fog. They would not allow the planes to take off, and he called me.
Yeah.
I said, "Don't worry about
You know
anything.
what I heard?
As long as
We had to
are
beg
at
you to sign
the
this
matches."
contract in the first
You
place.
didn't have to beg us.
We begged you.
Nobody has to beg us.
Now your two boys don't show up.
They're gonna be there right on the
You know what,
15th.
they're lost in a
You know
fog,
where
all
you
right.
two- You know where
They're
you
walking
and
around in a
Cowboy Chris
cloud.
Duffy are gonna be, right down for that.
I
You know,
don't
1,
think
2,
so.
3.
You're looking at the next champ right
You
here.
better believe
Champion
it.
of what?
I'm stepping
Who has
on
he ever
Starr
defeated?
to go
Who
up
has
to the
he
level.
defeated?
Who have I defeated? Who haven't I defeated?
Gentlemen, please. We want to get
It's
through
gut
some
check
information
time,
here.
and obviously your boys don't have any guts, or they'd be here. I'm gonna go
What
through them
kind
like a
of
bus saw
what
through a
kind
banana
of
baby,
guts does a
and I'll
guy-
go through you if you
What
keep
kind
it up.
of... that'll
Gentlemen,
be the
please,
thing.
let's be professional here.
This guy
We're
really is
professional.
getting me.
I'm surprised you let him come in here
Barrett.
if you're so professional. Why'd you let him on the stage here?
Let's talk with the Fabulous one. You've had a
Fine.
few minutes here.
Fine.
We'll come back to you momentarily.
You ain't gonna get much out of him, though.
Let him go.
Barrett,
All right, Fabulous one.
Go ahead, my friend.
Tell me about what's happening on next Friday night. What's
Friday
the
night,
to?
Friday night, April 15th, Brockton High School, a great card of professional wrestling. 3 great matches. Ted Arcidi's going to fight. He's the world's strongest man, and he's going to fight Cowboy Bob Orton. Of course, they were with the World Wrestling Federation. And of course, Dangerous David Starr is going to fight Brutal Bruce Battalion.
And go down.
Never happened, and it won't happen.
The only kind of stars Dave's gonna see, that's all he is gonna see is stars
I'm gonna put
All right,
him in
I had
gentlemen.
enough of
after he
that.
pins them.
We have a lot more to talk about, but we have to go to a break. So please stay right here. Don't leave. We have a lot more to talk about.
We're on a tight.
Frog, and this is one of my very favorite places to visit, a forest. You know, forests are great places to go if you want to camp or hike or just admire the beautiful greenery.
So this is a forest, huh? Wow.
Ooh, check out all these leaves.
Wait till we tell them back home at the South Pole.
As I was saying, forests are great places for everyone to visit. Not only that, forests are where we get wood, and forests help keep our air and water clean.
Smell that fresh air, Millie.
Forests are also home to lots of different animals. Unfortunately, these days our forests are in serious trouble. They're being threatened by development and by people who don't respect them. It's important to save our forests, and there are things you can do to help. To find out, write to Forests, National Wildlife Federation, Washington, D.C. 20036.
Wrestler's Corner, I'm Barrett Lester. With me is the fabulous 99. To his left is brutal Bruce Battaglia. They're not friendly.
It should be the fathead.
To his
99.
left is Memphis Slim.
Thank you. This time he got it right
But
anyways.
we want to talk with the fabulous one briefly. We want to talk about Killer Kowalski night.
Absolutely.
Friday night.
Killer Kowalski promotes the matches in the International Wrestling Federation. He's presenting that great card at Brockton High School, and also on the card, of course, Ronnie DiMaria, my other man, the world champion, is going to defend against the former champion Cowboy Chris Duffy,
He stole
who
it.
was
You had
managed by Memphis Slime over here. You know, he looks just like poor Elvis did before Elvis passed away.
Oh, boy, you know.
He's a real
Hey,
disgrace.
this is all muscle. I have
Cousin,
to This is what the women want to see. I'm telling you right
no
now.
woman I know would want to see that.
All right?
I got to
No
beat
woman
him off
I
at
You
a
just keep
club.
your comments to yourself there,
Calm down.
Fathead 99, or whatever your name is.
Where'd you get that name anyway? What do? They flip your GPA
was
over in
given
high
to
school?
me.
What was it, 66? You were a fabulous 66?
I was blessed with this
You
name
were blessed, huh?
Yeah.
by the late great
Who
Grand
blessed you, the
Wizard.
devil?
Oh, the great.
But I refined a lot of his
You're embarrassing
teachings.
his name.
I am, huh? I refined his teachings. I learned the hard way.
Yeah. Why would you
I'm
stop
all for the
wasting time
fans.
with this
I'm all
place?
for the fans.
We don't wanna
out
talk
there.
about you.
They're great fans. The Brockton people are the best fans in the world. The people in New England are the best fans in the world. This is, New England's the elite of sports. And Brockton, of course, the city of champions. Marciano, Hagler, Starr, Sims, and of course, we're going to welcome in Ron DiMaria.
Who's this guy's star? I don't know.
Now Dave, Dangerous Dave Starr,
Yes.
has he any words for you to tell us on the show tonight? I know he couldn't be here, but
I spoke to Dangerous Dave and, of course, Ron D, and they both wish they could have been here. You know, they have a lot of confidence in me, not only as a manager, but somebody who represents them as well. And I think they're going to go a long way. As a matter of fact, I may even team them up
Yeah,
to
they're gonna go a long way to the
for the
hospital.
World
That's
Tag
where they're
Team
gonna go.
Yeah,
Championship
how far
at
is
the
it
Brockton
emergency
Fair,
room from high
possibly.
school? That's a long
It's
drive.
vacant right now.
Excuse me.
excuse me.
99.
Yes, Chris.
I've got, in behalf of the World Federal Wrestling Association,
Yes.
I'd like to present you for
Who's this
with this
guy
plaque.
anyways? Where'd he come
This
from?
plaque from your fans in Brockton, who commemorate you
No way.
as the federated.
Wait a minute, we got Memphis Slim and we got the top man.
This should be mine. This is voted Brockton. This should be mine. Voted Brockton.
I'm telling you something, I don't like what you've done here. You came here to
Whoa.
give a little something to Dave Starr for me.
Here you go.
Give it to
Here's
Dave
your agent,
Starr.
99.
There you are, 99. DiMaria, I ought to slap you all right in the mouth.
can't have it.
Give me this
What an
thing.
insult.
You want it. There you are.
This is
There's your
mine.
manager.
This is mine.
April
See this
15th.
We can't-
It's just starting up.
This is mine,
It's
all right?
just starting up.
9.
This is mine.
99.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Why I came up here?
You're watching Wrestler's Corner. We have a slight disagreement in the studio, and I'm
Call an ambulance or something.
Chris Kay was the gentleman who just presented the award to Fabulous 99. And Chris, could you call an ambulance?
Yeah, we'll call the.
You right?
Peter, 99.
I'll
I'm
be
sorry.
fine.
I'm sorry. Here, have some water.
I'm going to tell you something.
Have
Where's the
some water.
camera?
Have some water.
Right there.
I don't want water.
Right there.
I'm going to tell you people of Brockton, you know, they're nothing but slime, trash, maggots, and they shouldn't be allowed in professional wrestling. When Dangerous David and myself and Ronnie D appear at Brockton, we're going to go out there for one reason and one reason only, to get rid of this lowlife that comes in here. He cheated. They stuffed the ballot box for that trophy for the Manager of the Year that the fans voted for. and they found out about it, the Federation. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. Memphis Slime, you're gonna pay. I'm gonna take care of you once and for all. I'm gonna take care of you once and for all.
Look at you! Look at you, fabulous!
They're making a 22.
I'm making a speech for a
Sit
reason.
down. Do you want me back out here?
Gentlemen, please take your
I'm gonna
seats.
tell you, Memphis,
Please take your
you're
seats.
in deep trouble. I want you so bad.
Some of the same thing.
Here, boy.
Don't touch
Excuse me,
me.
gentlemen, please, I need you all to sit down, thank you.
Please take your
Go back
seats.
to your seat over there. Don't you come near me.
We're coming back, but if this guy
Smells
gets violent
choking
again,
anyways.
we're walking out again.
Everyone,
We'll walk out again
hold
if
your
he gets
temper,
violent.
please.
Giving it.
Bruce,
Strictly self-defense.
Giving this guy an
I'm
award
sorry.
in front
I'm
of
very
us.
sorry. Apologetic, but
Gentlemen, you're right. Can you go on?
he gestures toward me. It's instinct. It's just instinct.
All right. Bruce, I want to give you an equal opportunity here. Why is there such bad blood between you and Dave?
You're gonna pay.
Let me give you an example. You just had an example of why there's bad blood. I mean, I can't even be in the same room. I can't be in the same town without this kind of a punk. You saw him gesture. You saw the elbow come up to the head. I had to defend myself. That's how it is
You're
with these guys.
calling me a punk.
I got my airtime. I gave you airtime. Now give me some. If you don't shut him up, I'm walking.
Walk.